Like, logically, I know these things aren't real, but man, are they still terrifying. Hey guys, I'm Rebecca from WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for another Top 10 Scariest CGI Effects in Movies.
She tore a hole in our universe, a gateway to another dimension. A dimension of pure chaos.
That means we're looking at more computer-generated visuals that haunted our dreams, made us jump, or just grossed us out. Also, to be clear, we are including scenes that combine CGI and practical effects. And because some of these scenes take place during pivotal moments in their respective movies, a spoiler alert is now in effect. All right, let's get scared. Number 10, Missing Jaw, The Grudge. While some things are better left to the imagination, this horror remake skipped that memo and went straight for the jawline. Following in the footsteps of its Japanese predecessor, The Grudge revolves around a supernatural curse that latches on and never lets go. In one standout moment, Ted Raimi's character Alex sees a mysterious woman creeping through the darkness. After following her down a stairway, he comes to regret his decision as the figure is revealed to have her jaw completely cut away. While the image is brief, the CGI is all too convincing. That bloody, dangling tongue is enough to make anyone decide to skip lunch. Number 9, Slugs, Slither. These creepy crawlies gave us the heebie-jeebies, but we couldn't look away. When Slither's extraterrestrial parasites crash land in South Carolina, the results are extremely disgusting.
You did a real nice job decorating, baby.
The transformation of Grant into a tentacled monster is awful enough, but what really gets under the skin are the squirming larvae, wriggling through windows and doors and into their victims' mouths. Swallow them and you join the hive. James Gunn's directorial debut might have bombed at the box office, but it was a hit with critics and audiences, bringing the scares with these creepy CGI slugs. Number 8, Wafner's Face, Overlord. Keeping with the theme of gruesome facial wounds, World War II horror bloodbath Overlord just couldn't resist introducing their own.
Hey, it's over! It's over! It's over! It wasn't him.
When American troops discover a secret Nazi experiment, the outnumbered squad must do battle against superhuman forces. During an intense shootout with the film's antagonist Wafner, the German commander's face is hit by gunfire, resulting in more than a flesh wound. Shockingly detailed and downright bloody, the effects created for Wafner's mangled mug are so accurate, one could almost mistake them for prosthetics. Well, all in a day's work for industrial light and magic. Number 7, Imhotep, The Mummy. When exploring ancient Egypt, make sure you don't awaken any dead things.
There's your treasure, gentlemen.
During development of this 1999 remake, filmmakers set out to give the titular monster a brand new look. What audiences received sent chills down their spines. Beginning as a bug-infested, decomposed corpse, Imhotep slowly regenerates to human form after sucking the life out of each of his victims.
Look at I got.
Basing their work on anatomy books, the filmmakers nailed every repulsive stage of the mummy's regeneration. So much so that we're left questioning how this film received a PG-13 rating. Number 6, The Bear, Annihilation. Try not to think about this one next time you go camping. In Annihilation, an expedition of scientists explores the Shimmer, a mysterious realm where DNA is refracted into new forms. In this gruesome scene, our characters are attacked by a mutated bear that screams with the voice of its last victim. From the effects team that brought us Ex Machina, the unusual look of the predator has made this a standout among this sci-fi horror's many unnerving scenes. The bear's slow approach and heavy breathing already build tension, but its blood-curdling shrieks make this moment simply grisly. Number 5, The Reaper Opens Its Mouth, Blade 2. Director Guillermo del Toro is no stranger to dazzling visuals, and his follow-up to Blade is no exception. In Blade 2, our eponymous hero fights the Reapers, a race of vampires looking to supplant normal vampires and wipe out humans. In a scene displaying their graphic feeding process, a Reaper's mouth gapes wide open, displaying long, sharp fangs on both sides. After after paralyzing its victims in a single bite, the Reaper extracts blood with its slithering tongue, turning its unfortunate victims into Reapers themselves. While this miserable fate would leave anyone panic-stricken, the creative detail given to these creatures deserves an applause break. Bon appetit. Number 4. Pennywise's various forms. It. Popping out of a projector, contorting from a fridge, and biting a child's arm off. This clown is not available for parties. When the teens of Derry are terrorized by the murderous Pennywise, he confronts them in all different shapes and sizes. Whether it's dragging them down to the sewer or simply playing mind games, each encounter grows increasingly more traumatic.
Time to float.
Straight from the twisted brain of director Andy Muschietti, the visuals given to Pennywise's many forms add to an already nerve-wracking atmosphere. Clowns are terrifying enough, but one with demonic powers keeps us constantly fearing for our young characters. That as well as scaring us stupid. Number 3. Mama, Mama. If one thing's for sure, it's that children and ghosts are not a heavenly mix.
Good night, Annabelle.
With his second entry on our list, Andy Muschietti's chilling debut follows two orphaned sisters as they're stalked by a demonic presence known as Mama. In a nail-biting tracking shot that seems to last a lifetime, the girls venture downstairs and find themselves face to face with the ghastly entity.
Don't look at her! She's mad.
In the blink of an eye, Mama lunges towards them. The ghastly figure is brought to life through a mixture of CGI and the motion capture performance of Javier Botet. The thought of any child in danger is unbearable, but the sheer terror the girls face is only made worse by their initial fascination with the shadowy figure. Number 2. Jaw-ripping scene, Mirrors. This scene takes the word bloodbath to a whole new level. 2008's Mirrors seemed like your generic supernatural flick. A family haunted by a sinister force, we get it. But a woman randomly tearing her jaw apart is something disturbingly fresh. As the character Angie relaxes in the tub, she's unaware that her reflection still lingers in the mirror. Things erupt into pure chaos as the reflection proceeds to rip its jaw clean open, with the real-life Angie's jaw following suit. While the CGI isn't the most convincing we've seen, the juxtaposition of a quiet, mellow atmosphere mixed with this gory payoff is enough to make anyone nauseous. You know, on second thought, we'll opt for a shower. Hey guys, friendly reminder that this is an another list. So if you're looking for stuff like Cloverfield or the arachnids from Starship Troopers or the Dementors from Harry Potter, blah, 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 that will be on our first list, so go check that out. Anyway, I am scared to see what number 1 is. Are you? Let's check out these honorable mentions and then let's get to it.
What happened to your eyes?
Where we're going, we won't need eyes to see.
Not quite at the end yet. Almost there though. Just be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Alright, back to business. Number 1. Bugs, King Kong. Human-sized crickets, sharp-toothed slugs, giant spiders, pest control need not apply. Peter Jackson's 2005 remake cemented his effects team's place as CGI wizards. With that said, the movie's most hair-raising visuals don't even involve its titular ape. When several characters wake up in a mysterious pit, enormous insects emerge from the crevices. Despite fighting back, they're eventually overwhelmed, with a few of them becoming bug breakfast. This scene is an unsettling break from an otherwise beautiful spectacle. Shocking, gross, and utterly disturbing. The bugs are truly what nightmares are made of.
Have you eaten today?
Oh, I'm not hungry.
I need moral support, you guys. Ugh. Anyway, do you think Pennywise from It will move up on the list after Chapter 2 is released? Because I kind of do. Anyway, be sure to tell us what you think in the comments, like and subscribe, and check out this other video because I asked you to very nicely. Please, thank you.